What's up everyone, it's me again, Kariwati, and welcome to another edition of my Top 10. So last April 4, 10:55 p.m., I posted this question in my Facebook account. If you're the president of our country, how will you handle COVID-19 crisis? So I'd like to thank my friends because we got 130 comments and 22 shares for this post, and I will select 10 best answers from these posts. So I like pageant, and one of the best portions of beauty pageant is question and answer portion. Let's say Miss Universe, if this is the question, this is the final question, how are you going to answer this question in 20 seconds?
One, two, one, two, one, two, cha cha cha, one, two.
And by the way, I am wearing We Heal As One shirt, and if you also want to have this shirt, please watch the video. At the end part of the video, I'll be asking question and comment your answer on my channel. By the way, this is a shirt for a cause. You buy one shirt and then help our frontliners to have face shields. Alright, but I'm giving this for free, so please comment. Let's start. Alright, number 1. Alexis. I will encourage every individual to isolate themselves and to pray, submit themselves to their God, whatever religion they have, because prayers can create wonders and would change the world. Thank you. 20 seconds. Alright. Number 2 from Jeffy or Jeff Ford. Implement lockdown for 3 weeks and conduct massive testing during that period. Separate all the COVID positive and provide essential needs. Alright, brief. Number 3, another brief answer. Serencio. I will impose total lockdown and empower the agricultural sector to provide the basic foods. Thank you. That's number 3. Number 4, coming from Dan. If I were the president, I would provide tents to the Department of Health to support the management of COVID-19 cases requiring hospital care, and to take appropriate measures for the continuous delivery of other essential public health services, including access to water, sanitation and hygiene, mental health and psychosocial support, and nutrition. I think that would be for now. Thank you. Next, number 5 from Laika or Shao Li. Alright, number 5 from Laika or Shao Li. She said, a true leader have to produce leaders, not followers. By that, it means lead by actions, not just words. People who has the initiative to act responsibly. Now, if the president, its government, and fellow citizen does that, I do believe that a healthy country can be achieved. Free of disobedience means fast progress to be addressed issue of the pandemic. Para namang parang naging Indian yung accent ko na. Yung nagamit yung English and Tagalog. Anyways, let's continue. Alright, this time candidate number 6. Coming from Sir Hilbert. To many countries, like driving an airplane, turbulence may be felt all the time, but the passenger security and safety are the utmost priorities, considering that we are one of the third world countries, I think developing. I believe that the best way to stop the pandemic is to do whatever President Duterte is doing right now. I'm convinced that we are on the right track in addressing the issue. Moreover, the allocation of procurement of the health equipment and for the UDA must not be delayed. I should be transparent to make our shared place a better place. That would be all. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Hilbert. Next candidate number 7. Miss Patty from Iligan City. If I'm the president of the country, I will handle COVID-19 crisis by implementing enhanced community quarantine, but I will first make sure to organize a team of district locality with the help of the respective LGU. It's kind of long. I will have a team of medical frontliners and provide them free transportation. I will have a team for military for the security and to make sure citizens are abiding the EZQ. I will also have a team for food committee. Will handle the distribution of basic needs, which will include foods and sanitary goods for 5,000 pesos for each family, focusing on those people who are underprivileged. Thus, this will be a weekly routine reporting. I will ask to help all Filipinos for the cooperation until we can ensure that we are virus free. And I thank you. Thank you, Miss Patty. Number 8. Adam Carlgen. More than the virus, citizenry's ever-dividing point of views influenced the collective political stand and illumination to raise and fight individual rights of expression, both legal and moral, are putting the entire nation to clear danger. The president has been doing well, I can say, but just like any head of control, the implementation of any command faces issues of effectivity when support is neither functioning. Right now, we need to get to the bottom of solving this. Given our worries of individual level, every Filipino must look on the bigger picture of seeing the entire Philippines other than their just conscious scope of concern. Thank you, Adam. Number 9. Another long answer. From the Queen City of the South, my friend AZ. President Duterte has already declared a state of national health emergency and has imposed a nationwide community quarantine to stop the pandemic. However, despite such imposition, the number of COVID cases still continue to rise given its loose implementation. Hence, if given the opportunity to become president, I will impose and declare martial law, which is giving control over the military, over civilians, and restraining certain liberties to enforce discipline, which is very hard to implement in our country. I will also recommend Congress to appropriate a 200 billion budget to build 3 ICU hospitals meant for COVID patients, each for Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and to provide more protective equipment to our healthcare professionals. In addition, the said budget also cover financial aid to poor families as a temporary economic measure, for more relief goods and extra compensation to the healthcare professionals who are directly attending to COVID patients. This, ladies and gentlemen, will be my national policy as Chief Executive to stop fully eradicate COVID-19 crisis in the Philippines. Thank you, Ms. AZ. Thank you, Attorney AZ. And finally, number 10, Crisel Bogslildo. She said, I will share a little of my thoughts. If I were the president of the Philippines back January 30, 2020, first 2 COVID cases in the Philippines, on the very next day I will impose restriction of any flights coming from countries exposed to COVID-19. February 1st, imposing every provinces for a community quarantine for 14 days. Then having a massive testing to those areas exposed to the Chinese nationals in a way that it won't happen to 1,000 Filipino people suffering the disease right now, and not to risk the lives of our beloved frontliners. After 14 days, if no progressing case, lift the lockdown and proceed with our normal life. Yet, still no international flight for passengers, most especially come mid-February. Many cases arise from different parts of the world, still maintaining proper hygiene, wearing masks, boosting our immune system, and most importantly, to pray that season for total healing. So those are our top 10 best answer from my post. If you're the president of our country now, how will you handle COVID-19 crisis? So who do you think got the best answer? Please comment the number, your choice, so 1 to 10. Since I only have limited supply of this shirt, we will have a raffle draw and we will be posting the winners. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Again, stay home, stay safe, stay home and chill, stay safe, be healthy, be fit. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.